So guys, what's going on? I hope you're all well. Callum Smith destroys Hassan and Dam. And Dam came in, was just too small. A lot of people were critical of this matchup. They thought, Hassan and Dam's a middleweight. How's he going to deal with a massive super middleweight? And that's basically what it was. As soon as Callum Smith caught him with the first meaningful shot, the left hook, catch and counter. Beautiful shot by Callum Smith, and then Dan was shook in the first round, and after that it was just a matter of time. And then Callum Smith caught him again, put him down again in the next round, and then I think in the third round he hit him with a right hand that absolutely flattened him. He got back up, but he was wobbling over the place, and the referee was right to stop the fight. Callum Smith is a supreme talent. Callum Smith is somebody that I rate very, very highly. Very, very highly. This guy can fight. And you know what? There's a lot of guys, young guys coming through that, that are hot prospects, talented. Callum Smith has proved it to me on the world stage. He's an extreme, exceptional talent. And I actually think he's the best super middleweight in the world. I don't think there's any super middleweight. I think he's too big. I think there's other guys that are big like Ramirez that can cause him some trouble, but Caleb Plant and all of those guys, I think he wipes the floor with them. Now you can't give him too much credit for this win, although like I said, I'm already a big fan of Smith. He was fighting a middleweight, he was fighting a middleweight, and he's a massive super middleweight. It was never going to be a fight. Now there's talks about him fighting the other champions, Caleb Plant, a fight that I think Callum Smith wins. Billy Joe Saunders, and I think the other one's Darrell. I think he beats all of them, if I'm honest. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders. I think Billy Joe Saunders is too small, and I think Callum Smith catches him and knocks him out. Callum Smith is very, very good. He's a very good boxer, and he can punch. He looks like he's got a good chin as well. He's got a good defense. He's just an overall good boxer, and I don't know whether Billy Joe Saunders can box him. He'd have to outbox him for 12 rounds, which won't be easy to do. Callum Smith is a very good boxer himself, and he's a big puncher. Billy Joe's not a big puncher. He's not going to be able to keep Callum Smith off of him, and Callum Smith is going to keep moving forward. I just don't see Billy Joe Saunders being able to keep Callum Smith off of him, and that because I don't think he punches hard enough. I think Callum Smith is too big and too strong for Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know whether Billy Joe and Frank Warren won that fight, although they said that they won that fight. I think after seeing this performance, I just think in general, Billy Joe is moving up from middleweight, and Callum Smith is a massive super middleweight. He should be really fighting at light heavyweight. He's that big. Unfortunately for Billy Joe Saunders, I just don't. Although he's a very good boxer, very good slick southpaw, I think Callum Smith's style is all wrong. He's too big, and I think the thing is with Billy Joe, he switches off sometimes in his fights, and he gets caught. Against Callum Smith, he switches off. Because lights could be put out. We saw Shefat Asufi catch Billy Joe and stagger him a little. You can't afford to get staggered against Callum Smith because he's a great finisher, and he's methodical as well. Like he has a look at you. He sees what you're doing, and then he breaks you down. And he's a great counter puncher. He's a very good fighter. I'm a big fan of Callum Smith. This guy is not going to be beaten that easily. I think him moving up to light heavyweight, he'll finally be fighting guys that are more of his size, and he's probably he could even be a big light heavyweight. He's massive. Callum Smith, 6'3", is a huge frame. Don't know how he makes super middleweight. Tony Bellew described him as being one of the biggest super middleweights ever, and I don't disagree with him. Smith is massive. I'm a fan of Smith. I'm a fan of Smith. I think he's a great fighter. I just think he needs the fights now. He needs the marquee fights to let us show the fans how good he is. I do believe he's an exceptional talent, and I do believe that this guy's going to go all the way. But again, I think he's got to have to prove it come those big fight nights that he'll probably have very soon. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this super middleweight division unfolds. I don't think Callum Smith is going to be in the super middleweight division too long. I think you will see him move up to light heavyweight, and like I said, I think he is tight at the weight now. So I think you will see Callum Smith move up to light heavyweight and in my opinion become world champion there, because he is a very talented fighter, very good Very, very good fight, and I think he could potentially become if he can make super middleweight a little longer. I think he'll become undisputed super middleweight champion, because Billy Joe Saunders, I think he beats. Caleb Plant, I think he beats, and Darrell, I think he beats all of the champions. I just think he's a cut above, and he's too big, and he's a good boxer. He's a good puncher. He's got a lot going for him. Callum Smith's he can do everything. He's a very, very good fighter, a very level-headed guy. I think he's a guy that works very hard as well. And I think he's going to go all the way. I think he's going to become a great fighter for Britain. But yeah, that's my opinion on him. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you thought of his performance. It was a clinical performance, devastating performance. Leave your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.